Okay, this video is for the people that were confused on how Scar caused a drought in The Lion King. So let me take y'all back as I do so well to the circle of life. And no, I'm not just talking about the songs in the beginning, I'm talking about the process it describes and shows. A system where the energy is constantly flowing from being to being. Now, if you've been in a middle school or high school science class, it definitely taught you this shit and called it the food chain, but for those of you that didn't listen, let me break it down for you. You see, it starts off with your plants, your grass, your weeds, anything with a leaf. You got beings that eat that grass with no problems, but whatever eats that grass got shit bigger or even smaller than them, but in packs that eat them too. And the ones that eat the grass eaters also has something that eats them. This pattern continues until you get to the lions, who are at the top of the food chain in this scenario. Now, while they're at the top of the food chain, they still eventually gotta die. The nutrients from the dead apex predator go back into the plants and the cycle begins anew. And that, my friends, is the cycle of life. Let me stop. Now, in The Lion King, most if not all the animals, whether it be prey or predator, bow to this order, because it keeps shit going in nature and makes sure everybody prospers in the long run. Now, where the lions fit in this category is, since they're the apex predators, they are the top of the food chain and are the ones that keep this shit going, but also keep it in balance. Because at the end of the day, not everybody's gonna agree to that order. Now, Mufasa understood this shit very well as Simba when he would eventually take over as king, which is why under both of them, everything was cool. Now, where Scar fucked up is that he didn't give a fuck about the circle of life. He just cared about being king by any means necessary. Now, in order to get them to help him become king, he basically promised them an endless buffet. And he did just that. He let them have whatever the fuck they wanted when it came to food. And they ate indiscriminately down to the bone. They did not give a fuck. They left nothing alive. And whatever survived essentially left, leaving the land barren as a motherfucker because nothing was taking care of it. Because it was either that or become permanent Halloween decoration. Hell, even the hyenas themselves thought Mufasa was better, because at least under him, they were still eating. Scar's pride and ambitions were the reasons for all of this. This is all his fault. Hell, even if Simba didn't hop in, this definitely would have fucking happened eventually. But thankfully, Simba became king and got everything back on track. And he regentrified the land and now it's green again. And thus the circle of life began anew.